Right, tricky video this one. From a couple of directions, a kind of questions come in here, which asks, are people happier now than they were in the past? Now, the thing we normally say here is, oh, it's all very subjective, relative, hard to say, and all that sort of stuff. So I've been trying to think of things to say which kind of cut through all that I really don't want to think about it sort of stuff. And I wasn't doing too well, to tell the truth, but I've decided to make the video anyway because quite often things come out when making a video which are far better than I could have imagined. Anyway, so what I envisage is a scale where there's us here and the past here. Now we're going to take it back, say we can take it back to 1952, we can take it back to 1852, and we can take it back to the year when they were building pyramids. We can take it back to cavemen and all the way back to Homo sapien types coming out of the trees, all the way back to the little mammally things that were knocking around when the dinosaurs were around. That's the scale, that's the continuum. Because if we go for 1952 to now, it's very difficult. I think we need to stretch the idea to start with to give ourselves some stability. Where I've got to is on this continuum is to say that we're heading towards dogs. As in, we're humans here, but here we are kind of the equivalent of dogs. Wherever you want to put that, you can put it right over here, just after the little mammals and the dinosaurs, but somewhere along the line we're heading towards the mentality of a dog. So I can ask the question, is a dog happier than a human? I'm tempted just to stop the video there to see if anybody can kind of keep up with that and think, well, is that a sensible way of going about it? But I can see the same I don't want to think about it comments coming out like, oh, you can't compare happiness of a dog and a human. And of course you can't. You can't compare my happiness to your happiness. The word contentment is one I've often used and is so much better than happiness and all that sort of stuff. And from comments and things, expectation, certainly in modern life, is one of the words or the actual things that make for a discontented human. If the human is not living out her expectations, generally it's a bit of a bummer for the human. The human is very capable of being down. Let's spin this quickly and go over to a dog. A dog, I don't think, gets too many downers because I don't think its expectations are very high. Even if it's late getting walkies, I think it almost gets more excited knowing that walkies are going to come, as opposed to being glum that they haven't come quite yet. And same with bickies. So where I'm starting this, and I appreciate it's just a start, you can't just jump in and say yes or no on this one, is to say, as we head back into the past where people had less expectations, I would pencil in that they were probably more content. And I think I'll leave it there for a start and see what you think in comments down below. Okay? Okay.